Oh, hello YouTube. This is again Nakey Jakey video because he's one of my favorite YouTubers out there. And we're gonna watch his new video, NPCs in video games. Maybe a mod could wait a second. If I get this into chat, maybe a mod could pin this. Because this is the video. Please go and subscribe to Nakey Jakey, guys. He's an absolute amazing fucking YouTube content creator. And we are going to jump into his video right the fuck now. I hope you enjoy. I haven't watched the video yet. And, hate YouTube, guys. What the fuck? You put a lot of work. Why? How can you just hate YouTube? Hate is such a strong word, first and foremost. And secondly, how can you hate YouTube, guys? Because Hop told you, huh? Hey, B, hello. Hello, I hope you guys enjoy watching this with me. And here it goes, guys. Let's fucking go.
Greetings, traveler. I am Jarborius. If you're looking for wares, I have plenty to sell. I will also buy your wares, even if you just stole them from me. My son! My baby son, my boy! My baby son went missing in a really awesome cave nearby.
A really awesome cave.
Oh, heavens! Not the solution I expected, but I suppose that would do. Very well. He is so beautiful. Much better than my first. Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
And here I thought you would never ask. From the moment we first shared our gaze, 30 seconds ago, I knew you were the one for me. How could this be? After all we've been through, and you so easily cast me away like some putrid little plaything. Very well. You must leave. Now. This instant. For I have nothing left to say to you. Only the finest wares. NPCs, aka non-player characters, are exactly what they sound like. Any character that is not the player. It could be friend or foe or side quest giver, boy kisser, gun getter, sentient critter, kings and queens or a kitty cat's litter, car crash victim Keanu Reeves. The term NPC actually originates from the ancient tabletop game Dragon Dungeon, where the Dragon Master would have players.
Okay, before we continue, guys, real quick, what is the greatest NPC in a video game ever? Okay? I really need to know what you guys think. What is the greatest NPC in a video game ever? Yo, Pass, hi. How are you doing, dude? That's a good question, right? Barney from Half-Life? Goofy? What? Shadowheart? Step on Me? Roman Bellic? Wait, where is that? Where is it from? I think for me it's some like Gothic NPC probably. I can't remember, like I can't really... Miranda Lawson, Tingle from Zelda or what? Winston Smith, the Lara Croft butler. Wait, wasn't that the guy you could like get into the freezer and then lock him up there? Adoring fan in Oblivion. The fridge guy? Yeah, okay, I remember that. Siri, Dandelion. Judy from Cyberpunk, okay. I have yet to play Cyberpunk through. Yeah, let's continue. There were some good answers. Well done.
With imaginary non-player characters created, voiced, and controlled by the DM. But while these NPCs have an endless amount of interactions and potential responses thanks to the power of human brain, NPCs in video games present a really complex challenge for developers. Every single action performed by even the most insignificant NPC has to be designed and programmed and written and potentially voice acted and animated. When people pretend to be NPCs on TikTok, there's a reason they do super repetitive looping movements and only say like 4 different things over and over and over.
Oh my god, there they are, guys.
NPCs can be pretty interesting to talk about because video games have gotten pretty clever since the days of Grandma's Atari. Cool, a scorpion. All right, Grandma, let's get you back into the dungeon. It could be as simple as knocking on a wall in Metal Gear Solid and the guard going, "What was that noise?" which blew my mind as a precocious child. Or it could be as complex as cats vomiting everywhere in a tavern because they stepped in beer that spilled onto the floor and then groomed themselves and got alcohol poisoning because This dwarf fortress is a full-on simulation of life inside the Garfield residence. Drew
Fuck's
Garfield, that
dwarf
is. That's
fortress?
right, I get to call him Drew because we're buddies. I've divided my NPCs into 3 categories, but there will definitely be some crossover. Townsfolk, interactable VIPs, and enemies. Enemies are Scrooge. It's the holidays, baby. These are usually your bottom of the barrel NPC-ass NPCs. Talking about random people on the streets of Los Santos that are very easily angered and always want to fight you for some reason. Copy-paste townsfolk in Assassin's Creed that you're not supposed to kill, but you do it anyways, and the game is like, dude, Ezio wouldn't even do that, dude, stop! The general expectation with these NPCs is that even though your interaction is usually limited to just killing them in hilarious ways, you hope that they at least react appropriately to your heinous actions. Whether this means running from explosions or gunfire, jumping to get out of the way of your car, T-posing in place and going, I'm not afraid! In a lot of games, townsfolk will only seem to exist wherever the player is and show like very little agency of their own. But Oblivion's Radiant AI system said, F that, these geniuses have schedules and jobs and lives and important things to say that don't make a lick of fucking sense. Oblivion NPCs are often remembered.
Oblivion is the best Elder Scrolls game out there. I played Morrowind as well, but Oblivion is better. There you go. Hot take. Dropped again, guys. Right into chat.
And beloved and memed for the funny, haha, janky moments. But I'm bummed that Bethesda seemed to pump the brakes on the Radiant AI stuff after Oblivion.
Yeah, it's cool,
it
right?
can make for some really entertaining, emergent gameplay. Unexpected things can happen, and the varied routines and lives of each individual NPC can make the game world feel a bit more reactive and alive.
There's a remaster
instead of
coming,
every
I believe.
interaction feeling incredibly scripted. Speaking of scripted, Red Dead 2 has really great detailed NPCs where they'll actually like go to their job and then go get drunk, and there's some level of interaction beyond just killing them because you can say hi or f off or rob them, even if none of it actually affects the design of the linear, boring ass missions. What the f? Who said that? Shh, get out of my dojo. Watch Dogs Legion said, okay gamers, you can play as any NPC in this game and we're gonna give them jobs and skills that you can take advantage of. And even though the execution of each simulated NPC's life ended up being a bit shallow, I think it's a really interesting twist on the traditional background NPC. In games like Majora's Mask or Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or The Sims, each citizen is like an actual independent person that does not give a rat's ass if they inconvenience the player. It is up to you to cater to the NPC schedules, not the other way around, which I think would be pretty immersive, but also, it is the middle of the day. Why are you not at your store? NPCs having actual names and some level of interaction is a great segue into the next part of the video. Oh my god, NPC this, NPC that. He's looking like a cute
Ad break, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheese. Hi, I'm Jakey, and Jakey, attorneys at law. I'm a very busy lawyer guy, and the other day I wasted precious hours of my time just trying to cancel recurring monthly
Oh my
charges.
god, Rocket
It sucked,
Money!
and
I can't
hate it.
believe
Do
it.
you hate canceling stuff too? Well, today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is an all-in-one finance platform that helps you save more and spend less. This personal finance app allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, build a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. I'm using Rocket Money to identify and cancel those monthly recurring subscriptions without ever having to get
Don't ever
on a
do that,
phone
guys.
call,
Please
which is
keep
great because
subscribing
I don't
to the
remember
channel.
how to
Thank you.
do that. What are you? Rocket Money helps me monitor my credit score and see important changes and insights on ways I can improve it. I also use Rocket Money to set up smart
like the
savings,
squadron.
which
Hey,
can
Lex,
automatically
hi.
deposit a specified amount, however frequently
Too
I
late.
want,
No.
which is great because I am trying to save up for another suit. All 3 of us wear the same suit and it's really stinky. To save more and spend less, join the 3.4 million members using Rocket Money today. We've got the hookup. Go to rocketmoney.com/Nakey Jakey or click the link in the description to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/Nakey Jakey to get started for free. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. Now let's see what other side quest quarter pounder with cheese over here has cooked up for us.
Quick that you guys know, I watch these ads because I think it's like the right thing to do. You know, we react or we watch these videos together, and I think it's kind of the right thing to at least watch the ads through. So, you know, just so you know. And also, Nakey Jakey kind of does it in a funny way. You know, it's not just, you know, it's just like a weird generic advertisement break. It's always a little bit funny.
Little beefcake, fuck off. These interactive freaks are a tier above your generic background actor.
From
I'm
The
talking
Office,
your talk to
Mr.
me
Beast
exclamation
combined.
point
A
above my
little
head
bit,
looking
maybe, yeah.
asses. You know, characters with clearly better graphics, quest givers, merchants, companions that offer you hints to puzzles that you didn't even ask for. Fuck off, mate, I bloody know what I'm doing.
No, I didn't check them out yet. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about it, Taft. I have to do that still.
A lot of the time you have to annoyingly wait for them to stop talking and then follow them to some destination to advance a quest. And usually they're walking at a speed that is neither your walk or sprint speed, so it's really frustrating to try to match their pace. This is a direct shout out to Bethesda. It is 2023. Why are we still doing this, Todd? A good interactable NPC has stuff like unique and memorable character design, consistent and thoughtful writing that doesn't sound like a 15-year-old wrote it, a convincing performance that is believable or at the very least entertaining. Merchant from Resident Evil 4, Voss from Far Cry 3, Wheatley from Portal 2, the fucking cat dude that lies to you in Skyrim, everyone and everything you interact with in Undertale. Can I get Toad on the screen? The entirety of Baldur's Gate 3, which probably has the best NPCs and companions of any game in the world of all time. The amount of times that this game actually takes into account the choices you've made, the relationships you've nurtured, the people in your party, the fucking items in your inventory. I feel like every person has a story about some time an NPC did something they didn't expect and surprised them, and I think those are some of like the best moments in gaming because they make the game world feel alive. Some of you might roll your eyes at this next example, and I totally get it, but I just still think about it all the time. In The Last of Us Part 2, NPC enemies who are actually really smart, they'll sometimes be put in a down state where they'll like beg and plead for their life and be like, no, don't do it. And if you do any interaction other than kill them, aka walk away and do nothing, they will eventually magically stand back up and go right back to shooting you, because as smart as the AI is in this game, they only possess one potential end goal: kill. This might be the most common type of NPC because they are a tale as old as time, jail as old as grandma who keeps letting you out, you old bag of beans. Red dot on the map that wants to kill you. Goomba that wants to kill you. Doggies that want to give you a little kiss and then go. Good enemy design is dependent on so many potential factors. The shape, the size, the speed, the sounds, the color and scent of their blood. Is it green? I don't know. But I think a common trait shared among good video game enemies is a competent level of artificial intelligence.
Wait, is there a game where an enemy changes their mind and stops killing you? I can't think of one right now. Like, is there any video game out there we play that where the enemies could change their mind? Patches in Elden Ring? Or patches in general? In Undertale? Oh yeah, true. Patches is a good example. He starts begging and then you can just... Yeah, you can spare him, right? And then he becomes like your friend or a merchant or whatever.
It's all smoke and mirrors. It's just a question of how good of a magician the AI is. Okay. Halo's pioneered use of behavior trees for its fantastic ensemble of enemies.
They just flee, but they will eventually attack you again in WoW, right?
30 seconds of gameplay fun to repeat over and over because it's never going to play out the same way. Fear's enemies pioneered the use of goal-oriented action planning to give the very convincing illusion that this squad is smartly and tactically working together to aggressively pursue your little scared ass. Starfield's enemies use emoji scripting and just stand around waiting for you to shoot them like a carnival shooting gallery minigame. I'm sorry, but god damn it. It's 2023 and there are games from the 90s whose enemies are still running marathons around these guys. That pun is intended. Most of this stuff is above my pay grade, but if you're interested in learning about it, there's some really great videos by AI and Games and Game Maker's Toolkit that I'll put down in the description. I love enemies that will evolve and adapt to your actions and not just do the same predictable thing over and over again. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War have some of the best enemies that can actually make even dying fun, thanks to the Nemesis system. Not only will orcs adapt to certain actions if you do them too much, but they will
only good things about this Shadow of Mordor game. Like, everybody I talk to about this game is like completely, you know, in love with this. And I have never touched it in my life.
who you killed and how you killed them and help you create these amazing little narratives within the game.
Yeah.
It's a shame that Warner Bros. Patented the Nemesis system because having an interactable hierarchy of enemies is such a fantastic concept. A big thing tying into good enemy design is difficulty, and unfortunately not all games approach increasing the difficulty with the same level of care. As much as I love some Bethesda games, they've always done the dumbass thing where increasing the difficulty doesn't actually change any AI behavior, but it just doubles their health and gives them more damage output. So now instead of a mindless shooting gallery where you just go up and shoot people, you hide behind something and chip away at a bullet sponge for like 30 minutes, which isn't exactly my idea of fun. I'm sorry I keep talking about Starfield. Clearly I have a lot to say about it. But I think a game like Ghost of Tsushima approaches increasing the difficulty in a much more interesting way, where the enemies will actually become more aggressive.
Everybody loves it, never played it.
They kill you in like 2 hits, you also kill them in like 2 hits. So it becomes this beautiful dance of passion and gamer precision focus. I don't know. Play it on lethal. It's the best way to play that game. I think we all know that the eventual future for NPC AI is AI. The implementation of shit like ChatGPT in existing games with mods is already super impressive and honestly really scary. But I could totally see AI becoming a super valuable tool within the toolkit used to create.
How long do you guys think will this take until we have like that type of NPCs in video games? Like another 10 years or something? OD, hi. A long time? 5? Okay. That would be awesome if you think about it. Holy shit, that would be actually fucking awesome.
Create meaningful and interesting game worlds. It could make games a bit closer to having that limitless human brain dungeon master powering your interaction with NPCs. I just hope we don't let AI become the death of meaningful and creative game experiences and just get completely procedurally generated ass Creed games like every 2 hours. If you want more NPC-centric content, I highly recommend checking out any Austin's videos where he does some investigative cyber journalism to discern the unemployment rate in Skyrim cities. I really love his videos. I don't know him, but I think he has a really unique voice that stands out among the sea of YouTube gamers. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you to Rocket Money
Nakey Jakey for creating the video.
I'll see you next time.
And guys, please make sure to check out Nakey Jakey and also say goodbye to YouTube, because this most likely lands on YouTube. And yeah, thanks to Nakey Jakey. I will also obviously link his channel down below, or this video down below. Make sure to subscribe to Nakey Jakey. He only has great videos and he's a very sexy man. Thank you for watching.